Happy Sunday, Monarch families. This is Dr. C coming to you with our Monarch Messenger video from the principal for the week of September 19th through 23rd. Our CTM improvement priority that we're going to be focusing on this week as a school is our commitment to a shared mission, vision, values, and beliefs about teaching and learning, high expectations and rigor for all students that is part of a system of continuous improvement. Thank you to everyone who came to our open house last week. It was great. We appreciate all those families that came out and toured the building and met with teachers. This is our first one since the pandemic, and it was awesome. And we really appreciated having families and students in the building outside of the school day, kind of enjoying each other, getting to know teachers, looking at our renovations that we had. It was great. We really are thankful for you all coming out. After school activities begin this week. MAP testing was completed on Friday, and as you may remember, MAP testing is a universal screening assessment that we use to determine the instructional level for your students in reading and math. We'll be sending a report home, and then we'll also be talking about that report during our parent-teacher conferences in October. This data from these tests will be used to help teachers make next steps in instruction and how they group students for their small group lessons. It is super helpful, and it is a very Montessori thing to use this data to determine next steps for kids. School-wide, please make sure your students are getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep. We're seeing a lot of sleepy students every day, and sleepy kids struggle to learn. Please remember that kindergartners will be continuing the Brigance assessment, and parents, please make sure you turn in that parent survey if you have not yet. Right now, JCPS is still in the yellow COVID zone, so masks are optional for all students, staff, and visitors until otherwise noted. We usually get some sort of notice the end of the week, like Thursday or Friday. We didn't get anything directly to us, but we do know that the COVID numbers have not fluctuated much. Remember that school starts at 9:05 and students need to be in class by 9:05. The school opens at 8:30. Please make sure your student is on time and ready to learn. Our after-school activities are listed here. And you can see that next week on 9/26, we have our Girl Scouts meeting again. This week on 9/19, Monarch Crafting Club with Miss Bull will be happening. On the 21st, we have Monarch Minecraft Club. And then on the 22nd, we have Monarch Cross Country. So just know that those will be happening this week and will be happening for the next 5 to 6 weeks. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Miss Bull for Monarch Crafting, Miss Bartley for Monarch Minecraft, and for Cross Country, Miss Gurley and Mr. or Coach Stefan for the Monarch Cross Country Club. Rainbow Club will be happening this week as well. Rainbow Club is an inclusion club for our families and students and staff and allies of our school community members who are in the LGBTQ plus rainbow. So if you have questions about that, you can reach out to Miss Metcalf. Any volunteers attending must have a background check on file with JCPS, and you can RSVP here with this information. We look forward to having you there. We'll have an icebreaker, a way to connect with other families and friends and students. And please know that a parent or guardian must be in attendance with their child. You can bring your whole family if you'd like. We would love to have you. Our school-wide expectations, as always, are kind words, kind actions, hands, feet, and body to self, and stay in your area. And while we know that some families have differing rules, they might have differing rules at home. These are the rules at school, and every place in the world has its own set of rules. So we strongly encourage you to help us support these rules at school. If you have questions about this, you can reach out to me or the assistant principal, Dr. Mathis. You can check out the link here for what we're talking about as a school. Here is the link to our newscast. This week, some of the things that we will be talking about for our socio-emotional learning, if it loads. We'll be talking about the rules of fair play. We should be reminding ourselves and our students that we are not going to talk trash to our friends when we play games outside, and we should use good sportsmanship and fair play rules. So please talk to your students about that. We'll also be talking about expectations in our common areas, the hallways, and the restroom. And we will go a little deeper in both of those hallway and restroom areas for the middle of the week. And Friday, we talk about helpers, people that can help students in the world, whether you have a mom and a dad, two moms, you have teachers you can talk to, you have friends you can talk to, and there are also community members that you can talk to that might not be in your family. If students go to community centers or houses of worship like church or synagogue or any place like that, maybe they participate in other clubs or activities outside of school, there's always helpers in those spaces. And that's what we'll be talking about this week. Miss Metcalf's information is listed here for families who have not looked at that. Her counselor's corner, what she's going to be discussing for guidance over the next 2 weeks, I should say. Dismissal information, we really need your help, families. We have had some families that are specifically changing transportation. They're usually walkers or usually car riders, and they're switching. And they're causing disruptions, not just for our dismissal process, but for other families, specifically because they are making unsafe situations when they are driving on our lot inappropriately, meaning we have rules for our car rider dismissal, and they are ignoring those rules. Please, please, please follow those rules because we want to make sure that everybody is safe, including students and also staff as they are walking kids or walking to cars to get picked up by their parents or guardians. Please, please follow those rules. Please have patience with our office staff. We have had some subs in our office. They've been amazing, but we're also going to be hiring and onboarding some new staff. So please be patient with those folks as they get started. If you need counseling for your child or family, there's a link here that you can go to and you can fill it out. Teachers also have access to this so that we can help make sure that students and families are getting their needs met. And then finally, we have an open library position and additional classified positions available. So if you click that link, it'll take you to the JCPS website. We need 2 ECE instructional assistants. We need a librarian because our librarian received a promotion and moved to a new school this coming week. We also have a permanent auxiliary teacher, which is like a permanent sub. Some of the things that should be noted that in order to be, and we also have other instructional assistant positions, but they have yet to repost those positions. In order to become an instructional assistant, there are some things that you must be able to do. And I'll share that with you now. Oops, this is the wrong link. Sorry about that. Okay. You must have a high school diploma or GED. You must pass the Kentucky Paraeducator Assessment, which is an online test that you can do with support from JCPS or have 48 college credits. Be able to work with students with disabilities and have another set of skills that are listed here. But if you have questions about any of that, please give us a call at the school and we'll be happy to help you. This is all I have for you today. I know it seemed like a lot. I hope you have a great week. We're going to have a great week. We were going to have some visitors from Leadership Louisville on Friday touring our building to see some of our improvements, and we're really excited about that. If you need anything, please reach out. We're more than happy to help. Take care.